Coronation Street's Kevin Webster only married Abby Franklin a couple of months ago, and as far as he's concerned they're still in wedded bliss. When he finds out about a shocking betrayal though, will his reckless actions cause a huge tragedy? Abby, played by Sally Carman, cheated on Kevin, Michael Lavelle, with neighbor and lawyer Imran Habib, Charlie D'Amelio. It happened following the trial for Abyss son Seb Franklin's, Harry Vizinoni, murder, while she was in a vulnerable state. Although months have passed, Coronation Street is set to revisit Abby and Imran's betrayal soon. When Kevin learns the truth, he jumps in his van and drives away recklessly, but in his angry state, could he get into a fatal accident on the ITV soap? In upcoming scenes, Kevin and Jack Webster, Kyron Bose, reveal to Abby that they've booked a holiday in Bridlington to celebrate once the adoption hearing is over. As Imran and Toya Battersby, Georgia Taylor, mark their engagement in the bistro, their romantic mood is broken by the arrival of Sally Metcalf, Sally Dinover, Abby and Sean Tully, Anthony Cotton. Later, Sally finds a very upset Abby outside the bistro. Asking what's wrong, Abby eventually confides in her friend about the reason she's unable to face being inside the restaurant. She admits to a stunned Sally that she slept with someone else as Kevin's ex-wife and the mother of his children. Sally feels a sense of loyalty to tell him. While Kevin and Jack show Alex Warner, Liam Bairstow, around the rented camper van, Abby begs Sally not to tell Kevin about her infidelity. However, she refuses to make any promises to Abby. With the adoption hearing about to start, Abby calls Sally and leaves a message, begging her not to tell Kevin and to give her one last chance of happiness. The social worker gives Abby a glowing report, but when the judge rules that they'll reconvene in March, Kevin and Abby are disappointed in the factory. Sally listens to Abby's pleading message. Abby later takes a call from Sally, unaware that her phone is connected to the Bluetooth speaker in the camper van. Having heard their conversation, a devastated Kevin reels in shock. He leaps in the camper van and roars off down the street recklessly. Meanwhile, Imran quizzes Abby, wanting to know how much she's told Kevin. It's unclear whether Kevin knows it was Imran Abby had cheated with, and soon Toya approaches the pair. Imran and Abby freeze, unsure of what to say. Later, Abby calls Kevin and leaves a message telling him that she loves him. In a tragic twist though, will her message go unheard? Racing off down the street in the van, it's possible a heartbroken Kevin could get into an accident. The soap stalwart, who has been a part of Weatherfield since 1983, might meet a catastrophic end. If he does die, Abby won't be the only one left heartbroken. Kevin's son Jack has already lost his mother, and Sally will also likely be devastated for her children. Will the truth about Imran and Abby come out to the other residents? Still grieving her son Seb, Abby is likely to be pushed over the edge by this new tragedy. It's possible she will no longer care who finds out and might tell Toya herself. Will Kevin really be making a final exit from the soap after all this time? Either way, things aren't looking promising for Abby and her marriage to Kevin.